Welcome to Season 5 of Redesigning Your Relationships podcast. As your host, Yvette Valdenegro
and Giovanna Burgess-White,
we bring you fresh perspectives, bold conversations, and transformative tools to elevate every connection in your life.
This year, we're embracing new year, new vibes with a refined focus on the trifecta of self, time, and money, guiding you to cultivate the relationships you desire and deserve. Each week, we'll unveil elevated insights designed to inspire, empower, and help you thrive in every facet of your life.
Welcome to Season 5. Let's begin this transformative journey together. Hello!
Welcome to another episode. We're so excited to be here. We're on Season 5. I cannot believe it. And if you are watching for the first time, welcome. We go live every Wednesday. And last week we started our
face-to-face.
Yeah, this is the new way we're podcasting.
I don't think we've ever done 2 in a row where we're like together.
No, this is great. So this is our new setup. We're loving it. We did Word of the Year last week. And today we're just going to do a little mini episode on the women of the Golden Globes. If you didn't watch it, it's okay. We're gonna give you some little teasers here. Go back. For those of you guys who know us, we're relationship coaches. We love coaching women in the trifecta, which is relationship with self, relationship with time, relationship with money. And for those of you guys who have been following us and been with us, last year we hosted our very first all women's conference where we call it the YGC Collective. We brought women in from health, wealth, business, relationship with self. And we really made it open to women in all seasons of life because we feel like we're a part of this amazing movement for women that's happening. It's definitely happening.
Oh, it's definitely happening.
We're in it. And I told you that after watching the Golden Globes at the beginning of the month, I was like blown away with the women who won, their speeches, but how they really did such a great job with talking about them, their why, and then a couple of the speeches just empowering the other women that worked with them, if they were directors, if they were supporting actresses, and how they couldn't do it without them. And I think that's such a change when we've seen like Golden Globes and Oscars in the past. And so we just wanted to do an episode on it.
Yeah, listen, it is a movement. It is happening. And I think for us also to see that there's other women or that there's an entire industry that's supporting each other, that is being more vocal, taking lead roles. And I feel like in an elevated way, beginning to really put out that message in the content, and they're sharing their craft, their art, and now their voice is coming through. You see a lot more women directors. It's slow. It's not where it needs to be at all. But once we talk about these women and what they said, I think it just becomes more relevant, and it's in our face even stronger. Like there's women all over the world that are rising and saying, and what I love, it's not in an aggressive, like
in your face
kind of way, or like, hey, we're so sick of men, because quite frankly, I love men. I think men are amazing. But more like, can we just have equality? Can we just be respected and honored? Everybody for their value that they bring to the table, and not that one gets one based on the sex that you were born with. Or I guess that you want to change, but the male dominated aspect of it.
Yeah. And I just love, again, the empowerment part of it, but also that they're finally celebrating themselves. I think it's been really hard for women.
And coming out with it.
Yes.
And saying it like, I can say this in confidence without the haters coming at me.
Yeah. It's just, it's beautiful. So we're going to share a little bit of that with you today. And then of course we're working with our new, why is it doing that?
It's highlighted. Oh,
there it is. Okay, perfect. So yeah, we're going to do this, and I hope that our tech works, and this is going to take you to some links on YouTube. But I wanted to highlight that obviously there was a lot of great things going on. Did I not do that right? Of course I didn't. Okay. You talk while I fix this, because this is the wrong one.
Okay, well, what were you just going to say?
Well, Nikki Glaser was the host.
Yes.
And
wait, let's just start with her.
Yes.
I personally, the first time I saw her was maybe about a year ago. And when I was like, wow, this lady is really strong and putting it out there. And then I saw her do the Tom Brady, what do you call
Roast,
that?
the
Roast. And again, I went, she is really holding her own. So when they said she was going to be the host of this, which they always pick comedians, which I think is great, I thought, ooh, but did an amazing job. She was
On fire.
on fire. But I think what was great is almost like she set the tone, and I don't know if you want to say like help the other women when they came up and give their speech, because obviously some of them already had them planned or whatever. But I think just her ability to share the way she did, be who she is, her authentic self. And yes, sometimes people say crass things. You're gonna, laugh in your living room. You may not laugh in the middle of a restaurant if you hear that same joke. Get it? But she did a really good job.
She did. So we're gonna highlight Nikki. We're gonna highlight Demi. We're gonna highlight Zoe Saldaña, and then I also wanted to highlight a new up and coming actress, which is Anna. And I hope I'm not saying it wrong, Sawe, but she had the shortest speech, and I still wanted to put it in there because of what she says in her speech. So we're gonna see if these links work, because I hope they do, because this is the first time we're using it this way.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, we went back.
Just kidding. No, they don't work.
Oh, wait. What if you double click it?
Hold on.
No?
No.
What if you can't put it in full mode either, huh?
No. Okay, so
do you remember what they said?
I do,
In
but
gist?
no, we're gonna do it this way. Okay, so we'll keep on talking.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna push it through. This is the beautiful thing about going live. I'm gonna push it through Canva because that's where I did it at. So please hold.
I love this. Listen, anyway. Okay, back to women.
Yes.
I'm very encouraged, and I'm going to go out. I'm just going to go out there. There's a lot going on in our world, a lot happening, and a lot of changes already in the past couple of days. And to give you a hint, today's January 22nd, and Monday was January 20th. I just feel like it's not about the politics. It doesn't matter to me what someone believes and what they want to vote and all that kind of stuff. I'm more interested in the voice. I'm so more interested. Like, I know when someone speaks clearly, authentically, respectfully, even if I don't agree with them, I listen, because I'm like, you know what? I may not agree with that person, but they said it in a way that I need to not be ignorant. I need to listen, and I need to understand from their point of view. I feel like these women who spoke, that's what they were doing. They said things in a way that was not downgrading anybody. It was really like, I've come from a hard place, or I've been through these things, and I'm so thankful that I got here and I didn't listen to the negative voices that were coming at me.
Yeah. And we're not going to be able to go through all of them, but this will be available for you guys. I do recommend that you go back and listen to at least Demi's, actually Demi, Zoe, and all of Nikki Glaser's opening monologue, because it was fantastic. But I'm going to give you guys some snippets. So here we go.
Good evening, and welcome to the 82nd Golden Globes, Ozempic's biggest night. If you're watching on CBS, hello. If you're watching on Paramount Plus, you have 6 days left to cancel your free trial. I'm Nikki Glaser, and I am absolutely thrilled to be your host tonight. Thank you. And I gotta say, this feels like I finally made it. You know, I'm in a room full of producers at the Beverly Hilton Hotel, and this time all of my clothes are on. So yeah, it was worth it. Now, some of you may know me as a stand-up comedian and from my appearances on Roast, but I am not here to roast you tonight. I want you to know that. And how could I, really? You're all so famous, so talented, so powerful. I mean, you could really do anything. I mean, except tell the country who to vote for. But it's okay. You'll get them next time, if there is one.
All right. So then the next one, which is what I've been watching with Carter Ray. I love it.
Elmo.
We're gonna go to the next one, which is, they're all my favorites, but this one was great.
I know I don't have much time, and I have dyslexia, so I tend to forget when I'm really anxious and I'm filled with adrenaline, but my heart is full of gratitude. Thank you so much to the Golden Globes for celebrating our film and honoring the women of Emilia Perez. Thank you so much. Oh my God. This is a first time for me. And I'm just so blessed that I'm sharing this moment with Selena and Carla and Jack and all of my fellow nominees. I'm in awe of you, your strength, your complexity, your undeniable talent. I know that it is a competition, but all that I have witnessed is just us showing up for each other and celebrating each other, and it's just so beautiful. So, Selena, Ariana, Margaret, Felicity, Isabella, I had lunch one time in your house, and it was like I thought I had made it already, but you're magic. You're all magic. And I experienced this kind of magic on the set of Emilia Perez, and it's thanks to you. Thank you, Merci beaucoup, Jacques Audiard. Thank you so much for trusting me to play Rita. Thank you.
Right. I actually cried when I saw this the first time, and so I think it's just great because look at all the women that most people are like acceptance speech, let me talk about me and my accolades and all the things, and I think it was great that she pointed everybody out in that movie.
I wanted to hear anyway.
Yeah.
I like the end where she talks more about herself
Yes,
and
but
all the no's. But
yes. Okay. This one's short, but I love it.
So
She's
good.
so sweet.
I have so much people to thank, but I'm going to keep it short. Thank you to the voters for voting for me, even though I would vote for Kathy Bates any day. Thank you to our incredible writers. Without a good script, it's impossible to give a performance to our full potential. Thank you, everyone else. I'm going to thank you later. Thank you.
She was incredible in Shogun.
All right. I
Here we
hope you
go.
guys are ready because I think we have to watch this one the whole way through.
Okay.
Oh, wow. I really wasn't expecting that. I'm just in shock right now. I've been doing this a long time, like over 45 years. And this is the first time I've ever won anything as an actor. And I'm just so humbled and so grateful. 30 years ago, I had a producer tell me that I was a popcorn actress. And at that time, I made that mean that this wasn't something that I was allowed to have, that I could do movies that were successful, that made a lot of money, but that I couldn't be acknowledged. And I bought in and I believed that. And that corroded me over time to the point where I thought a few years ago that maybe this was it. Maybe I was complete. Maybe I've done what I was supposed to do. And as I was at kind of a low point, I had this magical, bold, courageous, out of the box, absolutely bonkers script come across my desk called The Substance. And the universe told me that you're not done. And I am so grateful to Coralie for trusting me to step in and play this woman, for Margaret for being the other half of me that I couldn't have done without, for looking out for me. To the people who've been with me for over 30 years, Kevin Uvain, Jason Weinberg, everybody at CAA, Untitled, Lead, all of the people who stood by me, especially the people who've believed in me when I haven't believed in myself. And I'll just leave you with one thing that I think this movie is imparting is in those moments when we don't think we're smart enough or pretty enough or skinny enough or successful enough or basically just not enough. I had a woman say to me, just know you will never be enough, but you can know the value of your worth if you just put down the measuring stick. And so today I celebrate this as a marker of my wholeness and of the love that is driving me and for the gift of doing something I love and being reminded that I do belong. Thank you so much.
Oh, so good. So good. And, I didn't know she's never won an award. Never knew. I thought she wanted to work for Ghost.
Or how about G.I. Jane?
I mean, something.
And those are things everybody remembers her for. It's
I'm
like,
how is this even possible? But the fact that, again, her director was a female. All the things that her mindset of, she was told that she was never going to be successful at it. I mean, she was successful, but she wasn't going to be acknowledged for it. And she just kept on going. And how many of us do we just stop?
we just stop.
We don't even allow ourselves to do what we're supposed to be doing.
Well, I just think it's crazy. Okay, again, we all consider ourselves like normal people. We look at celebrities and like, oh my gosh, they have everything, right? It was just one person who told her something that basically gave her the course of her life. She's not worthy enough to receive that award. And to imagine that she's had that in her head for 30 years, 45 years, whatever you want to calculate in there, playing over and over and over. She's a popcorn actress, until she decided that she wasn't going to believe that. And she got that script and said, no, I can do this. I mean, that's like teachings beyond teachings. But I think, well, first of all the negative people who say things to us in our lives, bad you. And then for all of us that have had those, it's also our choice to say, I'm not going to listen to that anymore. I do have value. I do have worth. I can be me, authentically me. And I'm not going to let the people who try to take that down or not give me the strength and the power to just be myself and just like, no more, absolutely no more. And I really do feel like that is the movement of support and love that I think other women are showing each other. And I don't think it's just women. There are amazing men out there. We're with two amazing men that support women and the value that we bring to the table. We're not less than, we're complete equal. And I don't know, I just think it's great that we're now seeing it in the celebrity form through authentic people who are really saying, I've thought these things.
Well, and I think, like it or not, these people are an influence on us. We see them all the time. And so it's important, I think, for what we do for a living, like this is what we teach our clients. And I think sometimes we forget that our mindset, the things that we say to ourselves, what we're not hearing from others or what we're hearing from others really do affect us. And some of these women can't even get past, like, they won't even like start the coaching, or they won't even like start the self-love process because they're so stuck in what they've heard, what they're saying to themselves. So when I was watching this in January, we're having our retreat next month. It just solidifies what we're doing as women. And I know 3-4 years ago, people were like, what do you guys do? Who are you guys? And to me, it's like now, like I've always felt like we've been part of the movement, but like, where's everybody else? And now we're finally seeing the rest of the world that influences us moving alongside. And this is the first time, and next week we're going to talk about our calendar of events, but like, this isn't just at the Golden Globes. We're watching things where there's roundtables of women. It's the first time they're talking to each other, that they're meeting each other in the celebrity world, that they're talking to each other about what they've done and the inspiration, and even, the older actresses like Kathy Bates being there. Like, when would Kathy Bates ever hear somebody else talking about her? Because that's not how they grew up. That's not their mindset. So I think it's just great for the generations that are also mixing.
And I don't think it's a generational thing, but what can any of them or any of us do for another person to help them raise up, get that job promotion, get in front of the right people, maybe practice something, encouragement, whatever it is to help uplift someone else in their journey of what they're doing.
Yeah. Hi, Maria.
Oh, Maria. Oh, I love how it comes up like that.
Yep. So we will be on again next week. If you didn't watch, there's so many more things that you can be watching from the Golden Globes, but those were kind of things that stood out to us. We'll be back with another amazing episode. We're going to talk about our calendar of events for 2025. Yes, we have a lot going on. Oof. And you are the first to know. And so if you need to reach us, you know that you can connect with us at any time virtually. We're here to help you. We do have amazing tools and resources out on our website. So anywhere YG collaborations that you're watching, go to our website. There's a link there. Books, tools, resources, podcasts. We're here to serve you.
And thank you for all your comments. And we asked for the word of the year. Let us know what your word of the year is. Share your why. And I do want to just say, I think one of my favorite, someone said that their word was curious. And I was like, I really like that. I'm like, I really thought about it. I'm like, that's really good in so many ways. But again, it wasn't just the word. I loved hearing her why.
Yep.
Like why. So continue to share. Let us know your thoughts, and we're here for you.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Thank you for tuning in to Season 5 of Redesigning Your Relationships podcast. If you're listening on Spotify, don't forget to check out the poll feature and share your thoughts with us. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to our channel and leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you.
Follow us on social media for even more relationship insights and updates on what's coming next. Until then, remember, you have the power to design relationships that bring you joy, growth, and fulfillment into your life. See you next week.